Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video we are going to understand this Leetcode problem 3572, and this is from contest 158, and I have not solved this problem due to some personal issues. So let's continue to understand this problem. So the statement is saying that maximize the y sum by picking a triplet of distinct x values. And what we have to do, we have given actually here two integers arrays x and y, and their length are n, and you must choose three distinct integers I, j and k as indices, and these values at these indices should be unique. Means x at I not equal to x at j should not be equal to x at k, and x at k should not be equal to x at I. And our goal is to maximize the value of y at I plus y at j plus y at k. Under these conditions, we have to return the maximum possible sum that can be obtained by choosing such triplets of indices. So if the indices doesn't exist, right, if no such triplets is there or exists, right, so we'll return -1. Okay, so you pause this video and go through the statement. So example 1 is saying that x we have given and y we have given, right, and we have returned the maximum possible sum we have to return, right, and it is coming 14. So how it is coming 14, you can pause it and go through, otherwise we'll explain you later. So better let's continue and try to understand through the given things what we have given, understand the intuition what we need to do, and further we'll discuss here. Okay, so this is the notes that I have already prepared for myself, but I'll go through here for you. Okay, so we are talking about the Leetcode 3572. We have to maximize the y sum by picking triplets of distinct x values, right? So we will maximize these y values, y sum, by picking triplets of distinct x values, right? Means x element have distinct element, right? So we have given two arrays x and y, and their lengths are n, right? And we have to choose three distinct indices I, j and k in the array x. So x at I should not equal to x at j, and x at j is not equal to x at k, and x at k should not be equal to x at I, right? So this is the condition that we have to follow to find our goal. So what is our goal? Our goal is to maximize the sum of you can say y at I plus y at j and plus y at k. So using the conditions that we have talked, right? So we will use this three distinct indices, right, in the y, and using the above conditions, and then we have to find it. Okay, then we'll return the maximum possible sum. We'll return the maximum possible sum, and if the indices is there, if not, return -1, right? So if no such triplets is there, we'll return -1, and if it's there, we will return the maximum. To solve this problem efficiently, right, what we should do, just think, right? Means we have to select the three distinct values of xi, right? Means there will be some element in the x that we will select the distinct elements, and then we'll choose the combination of indices that gives the maximum sum of their corresponding y values. So what is the observation we have in this problem, right? So when need to pick three distinct values in the array x, among all the entries we will share the same xi, only we will do maximize yi is useful. So because we have to maximize the yi, right, some of the, you can say, y elements we have to maximize, right, and for that we have to select the x. Now just think that what we need to do, right? So we can group the all the element x at I and y at yi at I, right? The pairs, let's suppose we'll group the pairs. So we'll group the pairs, which means both array will use and we'll do the pair. For each unique xi, we'll keep the maximum y element, right? Means for each unique element in the array x, we'll keep the maximum, and if we have less than 3 distinct elements, we'll return -1. Otherwise, we'll pick the top 3 elements, and that will have the largest y values. And if we'll do the sum, we'll return maximum. These are the two arrays that we have given, right? So x and y we have given here. So this is x array and this is y array, right? So if you observe x array having duplicate elements, right? So x, like we can say, since unique x elements we have, right? 1 2 3 we have, right, in the array 1. So 1 2 3 are the unique elements we have. So what we need to do here, because these are the unique elements, other elements are not unique. So for all these values, right, for let's suppose if we want to find the max y per x, so these are the x elements 1 2 3. So if we will see the x corresponding values in the y, so there is a duplicate element in the y x, right? So if we'll do the grouping, we'll see the max value of y. So x equal to 1 we will select, right? Means we have to find, if let's suppose we have to find the x element, x is equal to 1, right? So corresponding to the x, here we have x equal to 1 element, right? And x equal to 1 we have 5 and 4. So means x mapping to 5, and another x equal to 1 we have what at 4, right? So we will take those arguments, we will take, right? Means 5 and 4 will take, and we have to find the max one. So which is max? Max is between the 5 and 4 is what? Corresponding to this one, right? We have this mapped, right? So 5 and 4 are mapped through this x equal to 1. So 5 will be the max value. Similarly, we'll take x equal to 2 and we'll see the corresponding element will be 3 and 2. So between 3 and 2, what is the max? 3, right? And then we'll take what? The last element, when x equal to 3 is only one element is there, no duplicate, means 6 will be the max element. If we'll do all the sum x plus y plus z, right? Let's suppose these are the elements, top 3 elements, y at I, j and k, right? So if we'll do the sum, 5 plus 3 plus 6, it will come 14, right? So this 14 will come. Then think about the code, right? How we are going to implement it, right? So as you can see, let me zoom it here a little bit so you will understand. So in the first step, right, we have given what? X and y. Two array we have given as an argument, right? Means x and y. Means first of all, give me 1 second. First of all, we'll take this x and y, right? And we'll map it, right? Because if we will map element of x to the element of y, means we'll get the pairs, right? And for each unique element of x, what? We have to map it, right? So x can be duplicate, and so duplicate element can we have, let's suppose we are talking x equal to 1. We have seen that when x is equal to 1, means element at x we have 1, then there is multiple y's there, right? 5 and 4. So we are selecting max 1, right? So what we will do, we'll go from 0 to the last length, right? And we'll map all the element of the x element. Let's suppose this is the you can say elements of x, right? And these are the indices, right? Similarly, we have x at I, there will be some element 1, and corresponding to that we have some element in the y, right? Like these are the elements we have given. As you remember, I'll write it, but just think that this may be incorrect, but just I'm trying to explain you, okay? So let's x and y, we have these two array we have, and we have to map. So when x equal to 1, we have 5 and 4, let's suppose. So what we will do, which one is max, so we'll put here, right? So we'll do it, that is why we are taking the max element, math.max, and we'll pass map.get or default x at I. Means when we'll call the map.get at 1, there will be some element. If element is not there, we'll get 0, right? And then y at I. Means if this is unique, will we have 0 value, otherwise another value will be there, right? Like in the case of x equal to 3, we have seen we have only one element. So in that case, what will happen, we'll get the max value, right? Let me silent the phone. Okay, so what we will do, we'll take these code and we'll do map. Now we'll check if the element are less than 3, right? Means the elements in the x is not 3. In this case, map size will not grow, right? Because if the element is only 2, the for loop will continue only for these 2 elements. Let's suppose if this array contains x array contain only 2 elements, so it will return -1, because this loop will go for only 2 loop, and the map will store only for 2 elements. So the map size will become what, less than 3. So we'll return -1, and we'll say the enough element will not be here, right? Then if we'll return the -1, means no elements are there. Then further we'll go the step 3, where we'll get all the max element, right, from the there, right? And we'll map we have already mapped the elements, right? Now what we'll do, we'll convert into the list, so that we do collection.sort. We'll sort the list of elements, right? So top 3 elements will come on the top, because we will do collection.sort on this list, right? So collection.sort is a default Java methods, are not the default method, but Java 8 methods is there. So you just call the collections.sort, and you will pass the collection.reverse. It will reverse the list, and on the list, if you reverse it, we'll get the max value on the top. And so we'll say max value at 0 and max value at 1 and 2. Just 3 element will get top 3, and we'll do sum and we'll return it, right? So that's all we have in this video, guys. If you have any doubt, please ping me in the comment box, and keep coding and keep digging the code, right? As you can see, we have only 3 steps, but you have to understand the problem statement, and then you have to think your approach. Thank you for watching this video.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and let us know what you want to learn next in the comment below. And thank you for watching this video.